I like when people say Lagazee, balance it with the female energy. And we go so boom.
Easy.
You understand me? And link up Queen Omega. And she was like, yo, Lagazee, we can do this, man. A ABC thing, man. I want to you.
Easy.
Yo, Lagazee, don't say a word, man. You understand me? Yeah, man. And we are here today. And I must say, I must commend the team of, Queen Omega, from Little Lion to the money dress and to herself,
Easy.
For dealing smoothly with us. You understand me? Making everything look easy. You understand? Yeah, man, everything good and everything is all right. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen Omega, when I posted the flyer, a lot of people were like, yo, Lagazee, the Jamaican artist bad. I said, no, she's not a Jamaican. She was born in San Fernando. You understand me? In Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I mean? Yes. And all that. So people had to know this. So before we step into serious action, Queen Omega, you are live on Asaase Radio, 99.5 in Accra, 98.5 in Kumasi, 100.3 in Cape Coast, 99.7 in the Northern Region, Tamale.
Easy.
And over 30 million people them tune in and listen to the show. I mean,
blessed love.
This is Yaad Settingz, and we must say welcome, Queen Omega.
Give thanks, man. Blessed love. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, but so before I even go into serious reasoning with you and all that, why do people think you are a Jamaican whilst you are not?
I think it's because I do reggae music, and I do it so well. People say that reggae was originated in Jamaica, but I just have a little information out there. One of the greatest musicians that was the founder of Rocksteady. He was born in Trinidad. His name is Nerlin Tate. I was given this award many years ago. So Mr. Nerlin Tate was the founder of Rocksteady, which is the father of reggae music. So, Trinidad have a lot of influence in reggae music. So that's why Queen Omega is here.
Yeah, man, because I was so surprised that almost 99.9% of the fans in my inbox, people calling me on the phone, asking me a whole lot of questions. Everybody thought you were a Jamaican. And I'm like, no, she's from Trinidad. You know what I mean? So I was wondering why people, are perceiving that the Queen is a Jamaican, whereas she is not.
Easy.
And it's because you do reggae music and you do it so well. I understand.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
I understand. So tell me now about your growing up in Trinidad. Where were you born? What kind of family have you and all that?
Well, I was born in South Trinidad, San Fernando. And I grew up with 4 brothers.
Wow.
No sisters. So I was always the queen, growing up with all brothers, being the only girl, I was always the queen. I was given the name Queenie from very young, and I grew up in a Christian home, praying a lot. My parents, we used to gather like every 6 o'clock in the evening.
Wow.
To pray and that kind of thing. And I had a love, I was born with this knowledge and this zeal to want to know more and, this consciousness. So from a very young age, I used to do a lot of reading and I used to ask a lot of questions. I got the opportunity to work in a studio. And when working in this studio, I get the opportunity to, let my talent blossom because I was born a singer. My mom told me from very young that, I have a gift to sing and I should sing for God. And, growing up in a Christian home, that was normal. You have to sing for the Lord.
Yeah.
Right? So I grew a great passion for, knowledge and wanting to know more about myself as an African woman, And I didn't really Christianity didn't really sit too well with me at the time. Like, I didn't really like the church, worshiping in the church.
Yeah.
I didn't like the style of the music. And I find, I just wanted to find my own way. And Rastafari was that for me. From very young, I started growing my locks and I stopped eating meat and I started to eat more natural food and just having that zeal. My mom told me, well, if this is what I want to do and if this is how I want to serve God, she didn't really disapprove. She actually approved because she saw some good changes. Yeah, I was reading the scriptures, but with a different mentality, with a different understanding. I was more into the scriptures and trying to find the truth. And that's my journey. That's how I start writing, really start writing conscious lyrics. And of course, I was in the studio a lot working, so I get the opportunity to record. And, my first recording was like a soca dancehall track. And that after that hit the airways in Trinidad, and some folks in London heard it, but they were from Trini. So they came from London to Trinidad. They found me and they invited me to record my first album, which was self-entitled, right? And after that album, which was like 20 years, almost 22, 23 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From that time till now, I've been on my musical journey. I've had 5 albums, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 EPs before having this album right now, my latest album, my newest album, which is Freedom Legacy.
Yeah.
So I had Queen Omega, Pure Love, Away from Babylon, Destiny, Servants of Jah Army, all albums from before, during my years, and as I progress and as I grow. This album here now, Freedom Legacy, is a beautiful album. It shows so much of my growth, my maturity. It shows exactly where I am in my, in my mind, exactly where I am in my mind and how good I can express my music and impact the world. I mean, it's been so good. As I say, it's been 2 decades in the business, and it's an ever-growing thing. The world is billions of people, so for me to impact the world, it takes a lot of time, and I think I've been putting in a lot of work. And this last release with Little Lion, I mean, this song is a nice song. Is one of my favorite songs, No Love. It just talks about the time we're living in where people really don't care and have no love. I like to be transparent even in my music, because I don't really see myself as an artist. I see myself as a musical teacher. So when I write, I try to be able to teach,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and talk the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Talking the truth is very important as a musical messenger, so this thing went viral, This thing went viral. I did the dub plate for Little Lion. It was a dub plate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And, of course, hip hop is one of my foundations. I grew up listening to hip hop music.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up listening to R&B. I grew up listening to a lot of genres. So hip hop is one of my comfort zones. So when I hear a hip hop version, it's so easy to just let lyrics flow.
Definitely.
Yes, that's why I crushed the rhythm so much, and it made such an impact. It went viral, it hit the world, and I am thankful, I'm happy, I'm grateful, because it just make more people know who Queen Omega is.
Definitely.
That's why we're having this conversation today, King Lagazee.
Of course. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking to the Queen. 41 minutes got into the hour 1 here on Asaase Radio nationwide. Amazing. And Queen, let me bring you back a bit in terms of what you just told us about how you grew up with your parents and all that kind of thing into your musical journey. Now, growing up in a musical family and also Christian, family like that, you said few things didn't sit well with you when it comes to Christianity and all that. And I would like to touch on few things. One, you said if you go to church, the style of music and all that kind of thing couldn't sit well with you and all that kind of thing. Now, before you embrace Rastafari, what other things, made you, feel that, all right, this thing here is not my thing, but rather Rastafari is my thing?
Well, going to school, I always, as I said before, with my mom, the little talks that she used to give me because I was the only girl, you know. So she used to pull me away at times when she had the time and give me some deep talks. And she always used to tell me who I am. And I used to look in the mirror a lot, and question myself and, talk to myself, which I used to say I'm different, I know I'm different. I'm odd, I'm unique. So I always grow with this mentality. So I always wanted to be different. And Rastafari give me that, that propel, that strength, that confidence in order to be different. Because Rastafari is set apart, always set apart. Even when I was going to school, I was like different. Everybody knew that I was going to be like a singer or some star. I didn't know, but people used to say, "Girl, you wasting time." My schoolmates used to be like, "You wasting time here, girl, in school. You should be in America." Like them singers, them time it was like Mariah Carey and Whitney, and these were the singers back in them time in SWV, and the rappers like Lauryn Hill and the Brat and Lil Kim and certain rappers you don't really hear about much now, but them is the music I grew up on. So them time, people always used to be telling me, "Girl, you could sing real good. You could real sing like them, all them singers." So, I always knew that, yeah, boy, I have to, everybody looking up at me. Even from school, I was different. I was a leader. I always used to stand out. Let me just put that out there. I always used to stand out, and because of this, I know that I was unique. And because of that, it put a heavy kind of vibe on me that, you know what, people looking at me, I have to do something. I have to be somebody great. I have to do something great. I have to make a great impact. And I guess that's what really helped guide me to be Queen Omega. And as I say, that Rastafari, for me, was just the next chapter, because in Christianity, I wasn't getting the answers that I was looking for. I was searching and asking questions, and I wasn't getting answers, and things wasn't really adding up to who I am, and I wanted to be natural myself. So Rastafari gave me the ability to be myself, to be a Black woman, to be proud, to let my hair grow without combing it off my locks, and be beautiful with my locks. I wrap up my hair, cover myself, dress modest, just like what the scriptures say, because as I say, I really stray from what is said in the scriptures, especially in the Old Testament, really, like the foundation of the Bible, really. So I really just try to stay to the Old Testament laws and find the truth within myself and see what resonates and what makes sense to me. And I just walk that way,
Yeah.
And that is what it is today.
Yeah, I understand you. Well, questions are coming in. Please, if you want to ask any question, I believe I've put out our WhatsApp line. That is 020 000 0995. 020 000 0995 is our WhatsApp line. And also on our Facebook page, we are live on Asaase 995 page. If you step on the Facebook page right now, you will see us over there reasoning with Queen Omega. You understand me? Rasvaldo, big up yourself. Junior Maestro, big up yourself. Q Deya, who is now in Ghana, repatriated back to Ghana, is almost here. Is also here, and he said, "Up next, Queen Omega, Royal Ralut, keep it blazing." Coming from Q Deya.
Yes, Q Deya, wow.
Yeah, he's in Ghana now.
Blessed love.
Yeah, Q Deya is full time in Ghana now. You understand me? Yeah, man.
Nice.
And he said, his greetings to you as well.
Yes, give thanks, my brother. Blessed love, my brother. Wow.
Harrison Spatula says, "Great Queen." Godson says, "Big up Junior Maestro for sharing." The General says, "Blessings, Queen Omega. Keep the fire blazing." Easy. If you have any question, please, on our WhatsApp page, go so boom and say, "King, ask her. People sometimes compare her to Queen Africa, and how does she feel about it?"
That's a question?
Yes.
Well, Queen Africa is my sister, I know. She's my sister from Jamaica. So how should I feel about it? I feel good. But, we are still have our differences. We are still in our different category. Queen Africa can toast very well. Her music is very political, and I love her. I love her style. But then when it comes to Queen Omega can toast, but she can sing very well. So there you find I'm in a whole different category. But I love my sister Queen Africa. Oh, come on. Come compare me to my sister anytime. It's a joy, it's a love.
Definitely. So I would like to know from you, did you have any experience in terms of your musical journey growing up? Did you have any experience with any sound system? Were you DJ on any sound system and all that?
Very young, yes, because in Trinidad, in my country, sound system is something is very much. We don't really get to do a lot of live shows unless we have big shows where the sponsors are involved and these big, companies involved. So most of the times when we keep our dance in Trinidad, it's always sound system. So sound system is something that I was into from very young, and I had mastered from very young, because you want to make yourself known and make yourself heard. Sound system was the fastest way to get on a mic. Sound system. So I did a lot of that. I did a lot of sound system early in my career, especially in Trinidad, and even sound system tours. Like very early, I used to do a lot of European tour sound system style. But as my career grew and as it grew, of course, live music and musicians, that was a must, because that really brings the authenticity in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to have the live musicians. You have to have the live music. So as I grew, this is what I prefer now. But sound system, of course, I'll touch it anytime and blaze it and mash it up. It's part of the thing,
Definitely. Were there names of sound systems that you ever work with? If we can know some.
Whoa, many. I can't remember so many. The one spot, please, not King Lagazee. It's a lot. It's so much. I was just on tour last year, and I did dub camp. Who I was working with on dub camp? Boy, my brains. That's something you don't have to research with King Lagazee and put it out there, boy. I really do work. I did a lot of work. So sometimes to remember it's like my brain cramped.
All right.
All I'm focusing now is where I'm gonna be this weekend.
Yeah.
I have No Love Festival in UK. I have France again. And Germany. This weekend is London, France, and Germany. I know I have Rotterdam to do. I have Boomtown again. So this is where my mind is right now, because I'm on tour. I think about 8 more shows again to mash up in Europe.
Yeah.
And I'm coming at the end of the tour, because I've been out here for like nearly 4 months. So I'm so excited to come to end the tour. Every good thing comes to an end, right? So definitely. I'm excited to end this tour so that I can go home. Really, that's why I really want the tour to come to an end, because I'm looking forward to go home to my children. It's been 4 months.
Wow.
And I miss them dearly. I know they're missing me. So it's going to be a family reunion, which I'm looking forward to very much. So, you give and take. I'm on the road with my musical family.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this vibe. I'm getting to connect. I'm getting to meet people who I haven't seen in decades. It feels so good, to reconnect and everything. And one time you're here, next time you're there. So I try to, when I'm in the moment, I try to give all. Because this is what is make the memories now, boy. When you're in the moment, so you give your best, so that the memories will be good memories. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. All right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me just make it simple this way. Which sound system in your career did you first voice a dub plate for?
Easy. Maybe if then that might have been in Trinidad, boy. Bing, 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 bing. All right, which sound system I will big up right now? Control Tower. And the reason why I'm bigging up Control Tower is because, and of course, Jugoop, which is in, it's like one song, Jugoop song and Control Tower, in collaboration. It's because it's family, people that I've met from very young in my career, and these youths always believe in me, and we build a vibe. It's like we are family now. And I believe Control Tower have some of the biggest dubs of Queen Omega.
Yes, a beast.
So, yeah, because of that family vibe, whenever I have a song they will always come, Queen Omega, we want the dub, you know, we need to have a dub, we need to have this dub, and they love the music so much. It's the type of songs that they would request, and it's the type of versions that they would present. It blew me away because these fellas really love the music and they understand. So big up Control Tower every time, you know. Jigup song, you don't know.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to report to you that I don't even have a jingle or one dub plate from Queen Omega, but the Queen promised that Lagazee.
We will fix that. Don't worry.
She said, Lagazee, don't worry. So, our sound boy, please hear this. Yeah, man. So our next dance, expect something, you know, big, you know, coming from Queen Omega as well. Easy. All right. So let me take some questions on Facebook. Again, Q Shandaya stepped in and said, salute to my sister. The world would love to hear us in collaboration. Q Shandaya featuring Queen Omega. Looking forward to that family.
Yes, I. Of course. Definitely.
All right.
Let's link up, brother.
Definitely. So, don't worry yourself. When that happens, I'm in Ghana, and I'll hold that. Q Shandaya is also in Ghana. I'll play that as well. I'll give it official and sweet premiere over here. Easy. So, this one said, Jim Sika says, greetings, respect to Queen Omega. And then he said again that see you at Rotterdam. All right. So
yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Easy. Main stage.
Of course. Yeah, man. So, Jawu Tofseed said Queen Omega is now my favorite female artist across the world. Wow. Give thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bless
man.
of love.
And then
more love.
He continued to say, no love is the reggae song trending right now worldwide. Easy.
Yes, I. Blessed love is a big tune.
Yeah.
It is a big tune. It speaks the truth.
Definitely. Easy. All right, so Junior Maestro from Norway, far away, said her tour schedule is very busy. She has really put the works over the years. Consistently shall surely bear the fruit. Right now, I feel a lot of reggae fraternity see her as the guiding star. Surely embrace the name Queen. Fully, when can we expect her in Africa?
Easy. When? I'm ready. Listen, I have been saying this to management and team for some years now. No disrespect, you know, love. I love my European family. I love my fans. I love my fan base. I love my family in Europe. But there are so many different territories, and Africa is top of the list. You know, number one, because I want to tour Africa so bad. I want to tour the Caribbean. There is Japan. There is China. There is so many different parts of the world. But Africa, well, I don't even understand. Being an African woman, come on, Africa is home. Africa is home.
All right.
I could never stop. When I start, when will I stop?
Mm-hmm.
Just Ghana alone. Just Ghana alone. Just Ghana alone. Look how much places. And we start and we going all around the West Coast.
Yeah.
And we're going up. You see? So, you know, this is something that we really need to work on. We need to make the connection. Promoters, let's come together and, you know, let's make a Queen Omega World Africa tour, you know.
All right. So
because Africa to me, Africa is the world to me, you know. So much countries, so much diversity, so much different culture, so much different language. Come on. Let me don't even go there. When we talk Africa, you're touching my heart. You're pulling, man.
Wow. Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, to all promoters, Aaron is our event head at Asaase Radio. Easy. Aaron, you don't hear the Queen already. The Queen says she is ready. You understand me? Yeah, the Queen says she is ready. So, Aaron, let's do the talking now. Yeah, man. And Queen Omega is a phone call away from I pick my phone, I call her, I say, Queen, we need you. And let me find out from you, Queen Omega. Are you that expensive that we can't book you for a show?
I don't think I am that expensive because, I mean, I doing this so long. If I was expensive, I would have had jet and everything by now, you know, private jet and all these things. So no. I don't have the private jet as yet. So you know for sure that I'm not that expensive. Okay.
All right. Easy. Yo, the quick is not easy, man.
Asaase Radio.
This is Asaase Radio 57 going into the R1.
Easy.
Everything good in the place. I still have some. All right, so a lot of the time I do this with the fans because I don't want to be asking the questions alone. I do this with the fans so that everybody will feel, you know, good of being part of the show. So let me go on the Facebook page once again. Coming from Kwame Ampoma Eduaje, and he said, God bless her. All right, God bless you too. Q Shandaya stepping again and said, Wadada Royal Ralut, much gratitude to Queen Omega. It's an honor. Medase. All right.
Easy. Blessed love, oh gosh, my brother, you're making me feel so at home. I hope when I come to Ghana, I can have a sit, you know, at your place and we have dinner and you show me around, you know. You will be my tour guide.
Definitely. So Jim Sika again step in and say a whole lot of people from Bilbao, Spain will be heading to Valencia to see you. All right.
Nice. Yes, I.
Yo, this show is global. It's Africa and the world.
Wow.
Everyone is in tune and everyone is feeling the vibes. So all my people them in Europe, everywhere, everybody is watching, you know, via the Facebook and all that kind of thing and everything good in the place.
Easy.
Yes, I.
Kwejo Dakwa Adai says, greetings and enough respect, 7-star Platinum General. Much love to the Queen for the energy Sunday. I'm inside Kumbugu, Tamale. Big up, all right?
Big up.
Yeah, man. And trust me, from where Kwejo Dakwa Adai is, Kumbugu is 18 hours drive from Accra, from where I am. 18 hours drive. Yeah, man.
Easy.
So you don't know, say, Asaase Radio, we are nationwide. You understand me? And everyone know.
Easy.
So, Shaka King says, bless up the Queen. Jawil Top Seed said, I would love to hear a song from her and Stoneboy from Ghana. Oh, she has already done a collaboration with Stoneboy. I will come to that. Don't worry yourself. And then, yeah.
Easy.
Number one.
Yeah, you know. And then now, Jawil Topseed said Snoop Dogg posted her freestyle on Instagram. Wow, that's big. That's huge.
Bang.
That's huge. Yeah, man. Okay, so okay. All right, so this one from WhatsApp page says, King, ask her. She did a collaboration with Stoneboy on her new album. Why the choice, Stoneboy?
Why the choice, Stoneboy? Well, as a musician, you have to do collaborations, and Stoneboy was just one of the collabs. I wanted to do Burna Boy, and you know, sometimes you have to creep. So Stoneboy was presented, and I was like, yeah, Stoneboy real bad, you know? And I give thanks because he reached out immediately. He's so cool, and he's so talented. And I was glad. And what he put on the track, it was like, yeah, man, this is what I'm talking about. He gives so much good energy. It was easy for us to do the collab. And yeah, bang. Why not Stoneboy? Look at Stoneboy. Stoneboy is a great artist. I was glad to have that collab in order to be able to collaborate with an African artist because, you know, you have to have that unity. You know what I'm saying? In the music, you must have that unity to be able to, you know, do vibes with other artists from different genres and from different parts of the world. So that's why I did this one.
All right. No problem at all about that. All right, so here is what I want us to do right now. I want you to give me the honor to play Queen Omega featuring Stoneboy or Queen Omega and Stoneboy #1. I want you to introduce it and let me play it over here.
Yes, massive. You are listening to King Lagazee, you don't know, on Asaase Radio. And this one is Queen Omega and Stoneboy #1. Check it out right now.
Easy.
Wow. So I want you to tell us what exactly inspire, you know, #1.
just about it, love is always the inspiration, love, talking about, having a good king, having somebody at your side, somebody who is your number one for sure,
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. Because most of the times your number one is your best option.
Definitely.
And your lover's supposed to be that person, your best option. You know for sure that, hey, if there is nobody else.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and it's good when you can have that in your partner,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that song is really expressing that kind of love, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So this brings me to this particular question that you said it's been 4 months you being on the road and all that kind of thing. You understand me?
Easy.
It's been 4 good months being on the road. You understand me? And I would like to find out from you. You said that, all like what exactly is on the mind right now is for you to go home and meet the family, your kids and all that kind of thing. So 4 months not being on the road alone, you understand me, with your musical team and all that, without, daddy alongside. Or I want to find out whether daddy is on tour with you. You understand me?
Well, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me cut you right there. Right now, I have the privilege to have the king on this trip because it's such a long trip. And, I wanted to be able to give all. And sometimes mentally when you're not focused, you don't give your all. And I'm a person, I'm all about high frequency. I really try to find that balance. So I had to have the Kingman on tour with me because it was such a long tour. So Kingman is here. They say I get a glass of water. Kingman brought it.
Wow.
And I saw he brought this nice bowl of some oats with a lot of stuff inside here, but I don't want to eat, so I put it on the side. But he's trying to make sure that I'm fine because he realized I'm here doing this interview for a while. So yes, Kingman is on the road, and Kingman is here for moral support, for emotional support. When things feel like, oh Lord, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed. Kingman cooking the food, making sure that I have good ital.
Mm-hmm.
I am glad for this opportunity because I did it many years without Kingman on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So
all right.
I give thanks.
Okay,
that's he's here to help.
So
help.
All right.
On the journey.
All right. I got you. But I would also like to find out from you. You are a mother. You do music. You understand me? And you have, Kingman around and all that. How do you manage all these things? You understand me? Even managing the, like the Kingman alone is not an easy job.
No.
Talk less of the kids and all that before music. You understand me? So how do you combine all this? And sometimes you have to spend hours in the studios and all that kind of. How do you combine all this, Queen?
You know what? I don't know how I just do it, I really don't know how, if I have a formula or all I know, this is my life and I have to do what it is I have to do. I have 6 children. I have 3 boys, 3 girls, and from very young, I started my career. And while in my career, I have these children. So I had to balance everything and I would not give it up. I would not give up being a musician. I would not give up being a mother. So I am both and I really try to balance it together. And this is my life. I mean, I had to do it. I just do it, man. I don't question how I do it. I get it done. I mean, it's hard sometimes. Like right now, I spoke to them on WhatsApp. We had a video call and I'm so looking forward to going home to them children because I know they miss me. I miss them. Being a mother is more than 24. It's a job that never ends. So being away from them takes a lot, and we just always have to try and make back. I always have to try and put in that time when I'm away. When I'm with them, I go extra hard, carry them places. And so I really don't know how I just do it sometimes. It's tiring. It's exhilarating. It's fun. It's beautiful. It's frustrating. It's everything in one. And this is what I love about it. It's my life.
All right.
Easy.
Before we talk about the brand new album that is Freedom Legacy, I would like to find out about from you, like your opinion on the fact that now Afrobeat is taking over the world like something, and a lot of people feel that Afrobeat has become like a threat to reggae music.
Really? A threat?
Yes.
A threat is a hard word. I would not say that. I'm not going to say a threat. Why say a threat?
Because them feel like right now, looking into how Afrobeat is all over the place. Burna Boy he's sort of a lot of venues that other artists
I am so proud. Listen, not to cut you, not to cut you at all, but I love music, right? So I've been listening to Afrobeats for some years now. I've been listening to Burna Boy years now. Now that I see Burna Boy popping, I'm so proud. I'm so happy. Afrobeat is nice music. It's happy music. When I put on my Afrobeat home, oh my gosh, I get the job done so quickly. My dishes are done quickly. I cook quickly. I clean quickly with the Afrobeat music on because it's happy music. And listen, I love it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of collaboration with some African singers and saying big up PMA and Holiday, and I love Afrobeat music. Come on, why would they say it's a threat? What we should try to do is see how good we could fuse it and make it like a one song. That's what we're doing right now.
So
yeah.
So seriously, Queen Omega, you doesn't see Afro music to be threat to reggae music as others perceive?
No, that's the negative outlook. Okay. That's just watching it, because the word threat, the word threat alone is not a good word to use.
Yeah.
It's not a threat. Every music has its time. Every genre of music has its time. Reggae music don't have no time. It's timeless, right? So right now we're in a season where the Afrobeat, it seems like it's taken over. Fine, let Afrobeat take over. Afrobeat is nice music. It's music to make you dance. It's music to make you feel happy. And I'm looking forward, like I said before, to doing a lot of more Afrobeat songs and doing some more collaboration. But I want that collab. Looking forward. Yes, I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. I'm a person, I love to speak into the universe and watch how the universe is just magically make things happen. So I'm putting it out there and I'm looking forward. It's not no threat. It's music. It's beautiful. And as I say before, we should try to see how much we could make it like one. Because when hip-hop was never no threat to reggae. A lot of reggae artists collab with hip-hop artists. Come on, we do this all the time. So why would we say that now?
All right. 12 minutes got into the R2 on Asaase Radio. We are reasoning with Queen Omega, live via Zoom. I would like to say big respect to Asaase. You understand me? Yeah, man, you live on Asaase 995 page on Facebook. Asaase, big up yourself, man. Easy. Yeah, man, everything good and everything is all right in the place. All right. Let's talk about Freedom Legacy now. The brand new album. Tell us about it.
What do you want to know?
Everything about it, from the making of the album to the producers and where we can find it and stream it and all that, and your favorite song on the album.
Okay, so Freedom Legacy, I did it. Most of the recordings was done during COVID, and at the start of the pandemic, I remember my manager called me and she said, some guys from Switzerland by the name of Lions Pro Production would like to do an album with you. And I was like, wow. And then Ja Treble, which is a good brethren from Trinidad as well, called me and say, yo, I have a rhythm here from Lions Flow. They want to put it out. And I did the first song from the album called Microchip. After I did this song, it was history. They wanted to do the album. It was the opening gates to get the album done. So I did all the recordings here in Trinidad. And the album, the music, the songs of the album have songs like Goodness is like my favorite songs, like Natural Melodies, Ask, Goodness, Extraordinary, Fittest, of course. Fittest has the visuals, you know, the video release. The songs is really empowered. Songs empowerment. I have a song like Lioness, Wise Queens, with featuring from Jalifa and Kushai. I have featurings with Sumti. I have featurings with Marcus Gad, Yanis Odoa. So it have some banging featurings, and the music is just feel-good music from start to finish, from the beginning of the album. So you can get it on Spotify, you can get it on all the musical platforms right now, and you see my Instagram is buzzing, so you could go up on the Instagram right now. It's live music, live performances, but for the album, check out my website, queenomega.com, and you will get all the directions of how to get your copy. Of course, we have all the merchandise, everything. We have up to CBD and all. CBD, Queen Omega CBD, t-shirts, the album, posters, CD, jumpers. And we're looking to have some more products, you know, skincare, everything. So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. So, on the album right now, I want to play one song whilst you are on over here. Which song should I play from the album? Freedom Legacy.
Fittest.
Okay, all right. Let's do the introduction right now, and let's play it. I'm waiting on you for the introduction. I want you to.
You need an introduction?
Yes, I need an introduction to the song Fittest.
Once again, you don't know Massive and Crew. All those who are tuned in. This is the voice of Queen Omega, taken off of her brand new album, Freedom Legacy. This one is called Fittest.
Easy. Brand new.
All right, so this album is available for all those who stream and purchase and all that on the website. So please, if you can mention the website once again for people to go there and purchase.
www.queenomega.com is very easy.
All right.
Go and check out the website. Once you go up on the website, you will get all the direction. You will see everywhere all the musical platforms where you can get the album.
Okay.
SoundCloud, Spotify, you name it all. Sometimes I just can't remember them children.
All right.
They take some of my brain cells.
Now, the sound system culture fraternity in Ghana, you know, we have a sound system culture unit that is promoting the Ghana sound system culture to a higher height. And people would like to find out how they can get to you in terms of if they want to cut the plate from you and all that, how they can get to you. So please, if there is a link.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everything is there. Everything is there on the website. My email, everything where you can email and get a link. Right now we're doing some reconstruction with the email, but still, if you want to directly message me, you can do that at promo.queenomega@gmail.com. That's promo, PROMO, queenomega@gmail.com.
Okay.
Simple.
All right. So, to the sound system culture fraternity, you've heard the Queen. You understand me? You have to link up the Queen and make sure that all is done. You understand me? If you want your dog, play them. And Queen, please, is it expensive?
Nothing is expensive with the Queen. I always try my best to have a price where everybody can manage, you know?
Definitely.
And then, even with this price, sometimes when somebody calls, it's like, Queen Omega, so there is always a way. When there is a will, there's a way.
Of course.
Easy.
Before I leave you finally, I would like you to again mention the rest of your tour list so that at least people on the live can also follow it to wherever you are going right now in terms of your tour.
Okay, so if I could remember, this weekend, 4th, 5th, and 6th, that will be France, UK, and Germany.
I can't remember exactly the festival dates, but if you go up on my Instagram page, you will see all the dates and all the festival with the dates. I know for sure I'll be in Tunisia this tour. I'm coming to North Africa. So it's very exciting to even be stepping my foot in Mamaland. So Rotterdam, I know Boomtown, No Logo, Bezedash, that's in France. Yeah, for sure. So 7 more dates. So go and check my page, man. Go and check the Real Queen Omega on Instagram. And you will see all the dates remaining, starting from the 1st of August. I think my next show is the 4th, from the 4th of August. Yeah.
Okay.
The next date. So I'm off for these days, regrouping and re-energizing to hit them hard for this weekend. This weekend I have 3 consecutive shows, 4th, the 5th, and 6th. So I'm looking forward.
All right. So yeah, man. And also, lastly, you've got a lot of energy on stage. What is the source of your energy?
Besides taking tonic,
Easy.
I don't really take tonic a lot, but I don't know, my love, my passion, the people, I guess I could say the people is giving me some good energy too. I'm young, I'm not an old woman, so I'm a young woman. Of course, I have energy.
Yeah.
I eat good. I think good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of everything. When it's showtime, it's a kind of mental thing. So I prepare myself. I try not to exert no energy before the show. I rest. Try not to talk too much. So when I hit the stage, it's like, bang! Yeah. Conditioning. It's conditioning of the mind and, having the passion and the love for what I do. Yeah. And of course, the fans, them. Sometimes for some shows, I just have to go harder than some because the energy just be so high. The fans then they be screaming so much.
Definitely.
It's like, okay, Queen, don't stop. Boom, 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 fire, fire, fire. Give them. So that's where the energy comes from,
All right. So the dancer queen in Ghana by name Akle Zebi Okanse by real name says, please come to Ghana.
Easy.
Blessed love Queen, I will. Hopefully, I'm looking forward, One day, you will see me in Ghana.
Definitely.
Of course. Heard so much about Ghana, and I know I have brethren and sisters who travel from UK and go. Ghana right now is ringing a lot in my ears, so I'm looking forward. I know I'll be there sooner than I think.
All right. Queen, before I leave you, finally, your word of advice, to us, and also your social media handles, where we can get you in terms of links and everything aside your website and all that. And also, the advice in particular, because you're a woman, I want you to, talk to the females in the fraternity, because a lot of the time, the females, they go through a lot of, quote and unquote, which I don't want to mention on the radio. And it, how it looks like to be a female, to be in this particular sector. So I want you to advise the females.
Well, first, you have to respect yourself. You have to love and respect yourself so much, my sister, that the world would see that and honor you for who you are. And be true to yourself. I mean, if you're doing my type of music is pure conscious music. And I would invite and, encourage all artists, whether male or female, to put conscious music out there, because music is for healing, it's therapeutic, but especially for my sisters, because we are so powerful. We are so powerful, we women. And I think if we just continue to, put good vibration out there and be strong and empower yourself, you would be respected, And that's just my advice to the women right now, empower yourself, love yourself enough, and be strong, because everyone have that strength. It comes from within. It don't really comes from without. And to all my listeners, especially the kings, thanks for the support and the love. Respect your queens. The kings, respect your queens, because this is the way for the family, the foundation of the family, Respect your queen, and let's try to have that understanding between ourselves as man and woman. so that when the family comes, it will be a family born into love and understanding and peace. And that's just my take to the listeners out there, you know, because this place is a paradise, and it's what we projecting out there, you know, because we are gods and goddesses. We are created in the image and likeness of the Creator himself, and the Creator of is love. So why don't we project love and love? Truly, you know, that's just my input. On Asaase Radio, you don't know.
Yes, Queen Omega, I would like to say thank you so much for your time and space. And Asaase Radio is your home now, so any brand new material you have, anything, please let us have it, and we will keep it. All right? Thank you so
King
much
Lagazee.
for your time and space.
Yes, King Lagazee. Give thanks for this reasoning.
Yeah, man. I will shout you forward with the info and everything for the dub. So don't worry yourself, man.
That's right. Blessed love.
Yeah, man.
Respect. Peace.
Yeah, man.